Alright, what's up LC heads? We had to start this video with a poll because the banner that's up right now is so damn spicy. We do have, oh come on, I couldn't even get a flashback. I had the whole crew. I was actually kind of hoping that one would have changed to a red at least. Damn, we could have got this started with at least a red poll. So I do have the hero already, and I'm still just kind of throwing some lapis here and there at this because it's such a good lineup. The arc is phenomenal. It's a UR arc, some UR candy. They did throw a banner where you can just pay 10,000 paid lapis and you could just get the new UR arc. Now, I'm not going to go and do that, but I still have to admit it is a damn fine arc. One of the things that has been holding heroes back in this game is their MP pool. As soon as you run out of MP, it's kind of hard to get it back. This arc will just let you restore a ton of MP to your whole party. And for a lot of heroes, you know, that MP pool is what really unlocks their damage. It'd be nice to at least get one red while we're recording. So to just be able to go and take a hero like Nail, right? There we go, we at least got one. To be able to use a hero like that, drain her MP pool, doing tons and tons of damage, and then just to click an arc and bam, get her MP back. Okay, there's the hero. Right, we did at least get that. We already had her. Yeah, it is just pretty much like a cheat code to be able to get all your MP back like that. So that's what's on the banner right now. We're gonna look at the hero because not only is the arc awesome, I mean it is a UR arc, but the hero, she is cool. I mean, she is beyond cool. I'm not giving her enough credit here. This is our first support hero that doesn't waste any of her skills with damage abilities that don't do shit, right? She actually has full-on gnarly support built into her S1, S2, S3. Yeah, it's nice. And then the magic that she comes with, I didn't think she was going to come with all these spells, all the support spells. After looking at her kit, yeah, it's good. It's really good. She is just like the one-stop shop for all of your support. And I believe she even has some shield abilities tucked away. So she can put shields up on people. I don't think it's going to be matching what Ren can do, but you know, Ren has a wasted S1 that does some kind of little fireball thing that really doesn't do shit. After this pull, we'll go ahead and look at her, because this ain't going to be nothing. Unless this changes into a green. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I almost failed you. We at least got one red. We got one red, right? So here is her. Here is the arc. The Redemption of the Beast. Yes. And we have Spirit Maiden Sera. Sera. Not a fan of that name. I don't even know why. There we go. That's what I wanted to click. Recommended. So here she is, right? She is a sorcerer type. A little bit of weakness to ice that we can totally work around. She's strong against earth and has a resistance to light and dark. Resistant to headaches. That's the #1 resistance you want the girlfriend to have. Nil on curse. Nil on silence. She is weak to being blinded. Oh no. Oh no. What are we going to do if she gets blind? That really just does not matter for her. She can miss her attacks. She's a support hero. She also has a weakness to poison though. So that is something to look out for. She can probably keep herself healed through the poison. But here, let's talk about where it gets good. Abilities, okay? So the S1, instead of having some half-ass damage ability on a healer that really just doesn't do shit. I mean, we skip over those buttons. We don't use them. We have far better abilities to be using on other heroes, so it's just kind of a waste of time to tap over to a hero and hit S1, S2, S3, unless there's some actual support in there. So the S1 here is restore an ally's hit point in a medium area around the ally with the lowest proportion of hit points left. So she's going to target the weakest ally and she's going to heal them, right? And it's going to be a medium area around the ally. So if a bunch of your team is grouped up together and she heals one of them, it's an AoE heal. So whoever she targets, anyone standing around them, they're also going to catch a heal. That's pretty freaking awesome, right? Nice S1 for support. Gets better though. S2. We have a little slice of apple pie that she is feeding to everybody. Gives all allies an effect that restores SCT 7 seconds after a set time. You're going to be dropping that S2 all the time just to feed everybody's clocks. Very nice S2. I dig that. I absolutely love that. That's great. So far we have a heal and we have like a mini apple pie. Very cool. The S3 gets even better. Gives all enemies a strength, defense, intelligence, mind, minus 20% debuff. So she's going to break everybody by 20%. That's freaking awesome. Talk about support. We got healing, we got SCT recovery, and then we have full-on stat break in here, right? Now it's only 20%. We have magic that's doing like 35, stuff like that, but this is all the stats. Right, this is all the stats, minus 20, real quick, very awesome. We haven't even gotten into her magic, right? And then we have the special. I haven't even seen the special yet. Maybe we can run that and look at that. But the special is a powerful fire combo attack to all enemies, which is, we don't care about that, but it revives all incapacitated allies and very greatly restores hit points. So she's got like a touch of Theria in here where, oh, the whole team died? Let me drop my special. Everybody comes back to life. Everybody has a heal. That's cool. Now, her magic, she gets some very amazing support magic. She gets like a kamikaze support ability where she completely drains herself of mana and she kills herself, but your whole team gets to be brought back to life and they get to be fully charged. It's pretty damn gnarly. Like, it's a really nice ace in the hole ability to have when a fight's going bad, your whole team got wiped. Well, now you can just sacrifice your healer and have your whole team come back fully pumped, fully charged, and then they can finish off the boss or the fight or whatever's going on. Let's look at her traits real quick. We'll just peruse through those. We have trait 1. I'm not even good. Yeah. Regularly give all allies a damage taken minus 40% buff. That's pretty awesome. That just to regularly give, right? That she is taking a lot of damage away from the team. When an enemy uses attack skill or attack magic, chance to give that enemy a damage dealt minus 50% and or SCT recovery speed minus 80% debuff for 5 seconds. That's really cool. That is really cool. So either your enemy's damage is just getting cut in half that they're doing to you, very nice, or they're getting SCT recovery speed minus 80%, which means that their skills are not charging. That is very nice. Only effective in arena and guild battles. Of course, she's just gonna be stupid good for guild battles. This girl is coming to a guild battle near you. Expect to see her out there. Alright. And then we have Amaterasu's Blessing. I'm sure I said that wrong. Battle start. Boost all allies' hit point cap by 5,000 and restore hit points. Effect lasts until a unit is incapacitated. Hit point recovery from units' active skills plus 40%. Hit point recovery cap 5,000. When restoring allies' hit points with a skill or magic, randomly heal one basic status ailment. So, you know, she has status ailment cure already built into her heals. And give a shield durability 2000 buff. That's awesome. Like, I'm so glad they sprinkled that in there. When unit is alive, get all allies this effect, physical/magic attacks and special damage plus 35%. Damage cap 8,000 and type damage cap another 10,000. Give physical/magic attacks and special an anti-god type effect. Holy shit. Wow. Talk about a support trait. Holy cow. So she's putting shields up on people. She's getting rid of statuses. The shield thing is nice. The shield thing is very nice because some heroes, they shine their best when they're at like low hit points, okay? And then they magically get 20,000 more strength. And you don't want to heal them because you take away, right, you pretty much get rid of their huge buff. But now they become susceptible to just being taken out in one hit. Well, if you can put a shield up around that hero, they can take a hit or two before they get taken out. So I just, the shield thing is cool. It cancels out a lot of damage in my opinion. All this other stuff that she's doing, this whole, you get this much more damage, more anti-type damage, magic and special and anti-god type effect. All of that stuff sounds like just a charisma ability on crack that they just put in as a trait that's just automatically, it's just automatically doing its thing. Like, you don't even have to cast that. This is something that she just enters the fight with, and she automatically heals everybody as soon as the wave starts. Pretty awesome. She's going to be great for Tower of Trials. She's going to be great for Arena, Guild War, whatever. You're actually going to have a reason to tap on her abilities. Very cool. And then, of course, we get to the magic. And she actually has a list of magic here that is good. Ancient Heal, greatly restore an ally's hit point recovery cap plus 5,000. So it's pretty much just a god heal. Starlight Heal, greatly restore hit points for all allies. So just to be able to spam an AoE heal like that, it has been the death of many guild versus guild teams. When you have a healer back there that is throwing up an AoE heal every 8 seconds, I've seen it. It just is stupid. She has a race, right? Removes 1 strength, intelligence, defense, or mind debuff from an ally. That's really cool when a boss breaks your whole team and you want your main damage hero to still have a good high strength stat. You start erasing that stuff, right? Great that she has that in there. High Resurrection, cure incapacitation for an ally, restore 50% hit points. Very nice, right? And then we get to the really good stuff. We have Grand Protection 2, physical damage taken by all allies minus 35%. Very nice. Magic Castle 2. I still rock Magic Castle 1 once in a while, depending on what I'm doing. Magic damage taken by allies minus 35%. That's your whole team. And then we have X-Brave, boost an ally's strength by 50%. 50 dough. Not 35, 50. That's a huge strength boost. We have X-Aura, which is going to do the same thing for intelligence. 50% more to your intelligence. That shit is wild, son. We have Giga Vitality Phaser. Increase all allies' hit point cap by 5,000 and recover hit points. That's just awesome. Like, you throw that before you start throwing the heals. Everybody's hit point cap goes up by 5,000. It gives everybody a 5,000 hit point cushion of health to absorb damage, and it's healing them in the process. How awesome is that? And then she comes in with some wall 2 effects. These aren't even walls. These are wall 2s, right? Flame wall 2, earth damage to allies minus 35%. Stone wall 2, thunder damage to all allies minus 35%. And then we have the creme de effing creme, right? It's funny how she doesn't have a charisma or an anima in here because her trait seems to just have all of those effects built in. And what's cool about that is, since they put all those effects into a trait, you can use one of your other heroes' charismas or animas, and you can stack that with what this girl is doing. So really good on them to set her up this way. Because obviously if they put some of her amazing support stuff behind a charisma, you know, you can only have one charisma effect going at a time. So for them to put it all in traits, I can use Adele's charisma and stack it with everything that she's doing. So pretty cool there. I dig that, right? But her creme de effing creme over here, last Ethereon, use all hit points and MP and skill stock to revive all incapacitated allies, very greatly restore hit points, and fully restore SCT. So they're coming back. Apple pie, man. Hit point recovery cap 90,000 once per wave, incapacitates unit. Your whole team is coming back after eating apple pie. Everybody comes back to life, and they have full stock of their S1, S2, S3. She's sacrificing herself. The whole team comes back, and they can just dump damage. You could just mash that screen, homie. Very cool, very awesome, very unique. No other healer supporter is doing this last Ethereon stuff. And then, of course, we have, you know, the MPs. Resolve up max. That's sweet. Defense and mine 15% off of just one of these skills. Arcane up 5. Int and MP 10%. We love it when they group these stats together. We have Intelligence, Mind, and Hit Points 5%, and we have Intelligence, Mind, and MP. Not Hit Points, MP. MP 5%. Intelligence, Mind, and MP. Another 12%. That's 17% to all three of those just from these two skills. That's gnarly. We have Advanced Guard Vitals. Critical damage taken minus 20%. Because ultimately, that's really just all we want to build for. We just want to keep this girl alive so she is the last thing standing, and she can bring everybody back and they can just dump. So, you know, these shield abilities, that is awesome. I just want to make this girl as tanky as possible. Holy shit, I didn't even see this. Auto heal too. Oh, this is so good. The auto heals have been just one of the best skills in LC. Upon coming close to death, automatically use 30 MP to very greatly restore hit points. Hit point recovery cap plus 5,000. So that makes it hard to get unlucky and just have your healer taken out by a big damage thing, because she will just auto heal herself even if you're busy doing other things on the screen. If you're, you know what I mean? Auto heal is so sweet, and this is auto heal 2. She is the first one to have auto heal 2. I'm certain of that. There's been other forms of this, like auto potion. I think Rimuru had something like that. But pretty much, the only way to kill this girl is to work your way through all of her MP, because she's just going to keep auto-healing herself. That's gnarly, because she's got quite an MP pool to begin with, and she can save her MP and just use her S1, S2, and S3, and she provides great support with just that, right? I mean, these things by themselves are cool, but when you also factor in that she has that S1, S2, and S3 that are all support on top of all this, yeah, we're on another level here. That's pretty awesome. Fire enhance, fire attack damage 10%, special damage plus 50. So, you know, fire attack damage, her basic attack is doing fire damage. I haven't even really seen her basic attack. I think it is a ranged magic missile that she shoots out, but they pretty much added this for the special damage plus 50%, because her special is doing great fire damage is what it says. I haven't seen it. We're going to check it out. Of course, healing high boost. Recovery from units healing magic plus 30%. Very nice. Archangel's Blessing. She's going to keep feeding herself MP. Right, when the battle ends, she's going to recover 30% MP before going on to the next wave. That is awesome. Even Kitty agrees. Mage Leon Shield. I love it. Shield abilities. Beast Repellent. Enemy attention draw -1. That's actually very useful to have in Guild versus Guild. She's going to be getting targeted a lot less than the tank is that has enemy draw +1. Robe Giga Boost. Robe equipped, mine 20%. Magic attack damage plus 15%. Damage taken minus 10%. That's cool, because that's just a universal damage taken minus 10% in there. We have a special boost, right, just so that special of hers can actually do something. I'm actually excited to see now if that special is going to do a damn thing. I don't know. We do have like 80% more to the damage in here. We'll see. It's probably scaling off of her intelligence as well. I think I did see that. Skill charge 3. That's nice because her S3 is that break, that AoE, all of your stats minus 20% break. So it's nice to have a skill charge for that. I was going to load this girl up with skill charge abilities anyway because her skills are actually useful. You don't just go into her magic to start doing everything. Her skills are actually useful. I wouldn't mind dropping an S2 and an S3 as soon as the fight starts to give my team a small bite of apple pie and to fully break the enemy team of all their stats by 20%. That's cool. We have Decoy, so she will be able to come back to life. For other heroes, Decoy is kind of like the weakest form of coming back to life, but this girl is a super healer, so that's all she needs is to come back with 1 hit point for just a second, and she'll probably be able to heal herself back up to full health. So Decoy is a lot more effective on her than it is on other heroes. Yeah. Then we have Celestial Remnants. Healing magic cast speed plus 50%. Holy shit, I was expecting like 20% or something like that. And chance for healing magic to deal crits. That's awesome. You typically don't need the crits unless you're healing someone like Ryvern who has like 80,000 hit points or something stupid, but it's nice to know that we can get crits with her healing, so even her lowest tier healing spell can crit and heal somebody up to full health. That's nice, but really it's the cast speed. Wow. I just imagine how fast she's going to be casting heals. 50% off of just this, plus whatever you add to her kit. That's cool. Rhythm of Fate. Special damage plus 80%. So what does that put us at with the other ones? Because there's at least another 80% in here, so it's like 160% more to her special. Damage cap plus 40,000. Cool. Battle start. When soldier, sorcerer, beast, and spirit type units are all in the party, special damage plus 100% and damage cap 60,000 more. That's a pretty cool little bonus, right? If you have the right party composition, you get another 100% damage to your special and 60k more. Not something I'm going to go out of my way to like do because I'm probably not really going to try to rely on this girl's special at all, but it's kind of cool that they added this in here. It doesn't really do anything. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, no, it does. It still gives you special damage 80%, whether you have this party composition or not. But if you also have this party composition, you're getting a bunch more from the way that I'm reading it. Matusu no Kagami. Yeah, didn't say that with much conviction. Enemy attention draw -1. Nice. So we have -2 total. That's so far. That's very good. Damage taken -30%. Wow. That is just a universal 30%. That's not physical or magic. That's just all the damage that you take -30%. Special damage to god types plus 150%. And damage cap 160,000 more. Holy shit, she's going to be slaying some gods with that special of hers, especially if you got the right party combination. Her special might actually be worth a damn. You got 160,000 here. There's a 80,000 damage cap in one of these others. Wow, that's cool. Like, her special could be hitting for millions if she has the right party combination and if she's fighting god types. There's plenty of god types in the game. A lot of the bosses are god types. Very cool. Amaterasu's Authority. Nullify anti-sorcerer type effects. Yes, that's exactly what we want to keep this girl alive. It's going to be really hard to target her when she's just immune to sorcerer slayers. Continuous recast effect. Very nice, right? Duration of buffs and debuffs from units' active skills plus 10%. That's actually what I was looking for. 10% is a great start. We want to do anything that we can to increase the duration of her buffs and debuffs, since that's really what she's here for. This is at least given 10%. That's nice. We can build onto that, but I dig that. I really like that ability. What is this? Kagura Formation, Continuous Mind, plus 35% buff. And Advanced Magic Circles effect, yes! At least 10 at least 10 MP cost healing / support magic uses MP minus 10%. So anything that costs more than 10 MP, you're getting a 10% discount on the MP. And you get Advanced Magic Circles in effect. That's freaking awesome. So she's going to be regenerating MP at a pretty decent rate. This is right up here with the Overlord caster. This automatic, Advanced Magic Circles. That's awesome. That's a really good one. And then we get into the Transcend abilities, right? Special damage 30%. Here's a good one right here. Damage taken minus 10%. That's universal damage. Very nice. Robe Mastery. Robe Intelligence and Mind plus 30%. That's very nice. And damage dealt another minus 10%. So 40% damage reduction. What is this? Another special boost? No. Skill charge 3 Transcend. Restore SCT 15 seconds for skill 3. That's cool. That's the big break. And then what is this? Transcend Great War of Ruin. Boss wave start. Fully restore all skills SCT. Holy shit. So on the boss wave, she just automatically starts with an S1, S2, and S3, and then she gets a special gauge plus 50%. So she's halfway to dropping her special at the boss wave start. That's awesome. That's really cool. I like that. And then, of course, we have Transcend Support Mastery. Duration of buffs and debuffs from units' active skills. Yes, another 10%. So 20% more. She throws a break or a buff, it's going to last 20% longer. Something that is, well, the easy math is if you have a buff that lasts for 100 seconds, now it lasts for 120 seconds because she has 10% from this and 10% from something else. Very awesome. Hit point recovery cap 5K. Absolutely beautiful. Wonderful stuff here. We might as well just go over her gear real quick too. Man, that is gnarly. Just going over that is gnarly. Oh, I already got her stuff. We'll actually have to look at her gear on her. So here is mine. The Diviner Staff Milfa. It is what it is. Gives you a lot of mind. That's really cool. I dig that because that's going to give you a lot of support against magic damage. 132 intelligence. They could have done a little bit more, but 50 MP, very nice. MP 10% hit point recovery from units' active skills plus 25% hit point recovery cap 2000. When unit is alive, all allies damage cap 2000. So a universal damage cap boost for your whole team on an item. Yeah, that's new. That's definitely new. As long as she has this staff equipped and she's alive, all of your allies are doing 2,000 more to their damage cap. So that is cool. That is unique. And then we have the Diviner Robe. 121 intelligence, 500 hit points, 30 MP. We'll take it. 104 defense and 203 mind. Now, this is before I enhance these items, so the stats are going to get a little bit better, but the trade on this, physical and magical attacks / special damage taken minus 20%. We will take that. That's universal 20% less damage, and that includes specials. Won't faint from enemy attacks. That's really good because you do not want your healer supporter to be fainted for 20 seconds while your team gets absolutely annihilated and she can't cover them because she's in feint. So that's actually really nice for guild versus guild and arena because I have seen quite a few feint teams. I've built a few myself, right? So very nice in there. And then on top of that, battle start, give revive effect to unit. So she gets a 1-up, right? She gets to come back to life once with this robe. There's no time limit on that, right? And then on top of that, on top of all of that, we'll just give her hit points plus 10%. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Solid gear. You don't need it, but it is nice. A little bit more damage cap to the team, and she gets to come back to life. And they give pretty good defensive and mind stats for what, a robe and a staff. All in all, you don't really need the items for her. If you get lucky and you pull her, count your lucky stars, she's gonna be like the #1 healer right now, and she looks damn good too. So it is what it is. Matter of fact, I want to see her special now. I'm gonna have to do that after I'm done here. Best of luck to anybody trying to pull this hero. Really good banner, and there's that UR arc, of course, that's on there too. You know what? We might as well look at that. We might as well look at that while we're covering the whole rigmarole. So, obviously, great stats. It's a UR arc. Actually, yeah, good MP on this. No surprise. Not that much strength. This is going to be a caster's arc, but here's the arc trait. Staff equipped, hit point recovery from units active skills 20%. Hit point recovery cap 3k. Damage taken minus 15%. Won't faint from enemy attacks. And cost of MP healing magic minus 30%. Holy shit, this is really a healer's UR arc. They finally have given us one. Just the cost of MP healing minus 30%. That's insane. That's going to keep your healer healing for much longer, but it gets way better. It gets way better. I haven't even looked at the learnable skills yet, but the active skill on this that you can actually use, restore MP 500 to unit, and then restore MP 300 to all other allies. So it is a big MP bomb. This restores MP for your whole team. Like your healer gets 500 more MP, and we've just went through the healer, and we know what she can do with MP, right? That, you know, she's got auto heal on herself. She can heal herself for 30 MP. So the, you know, just revitalizing all of her MP is going to keep her going for a long time. And then your whole team, and you have a lot of heroes in this game that do a shit ton of damage when they have MP to burn. When they run out of MP, they kind of get neutered. This revitalizes the whole team. You can have Nail go through and sacrifice all of her MP, dropping mad nukes all over the place. And then you can just recharge her MP, and she can have some more nukes to throw. So that is pretty freaking awesome just on the skill alone. This is going to be a UR arc that I'm going to be going for in the near future. I'm going to be doing the dailies just in hopes that maybe I can get this thing. That's how good it is. And in the future, whenever we have one of these choose UR arc thing banners, this is probably the one I'm going to go for. I'm actually really excited for this one. What do we have for learnable skills? Cure Blazer, Cure Strength debuff on one ally. Okay. Sorcery Awaken, when close to death, greatly restore hit points, intelligence, defense, mind, plus 50%. This stuff we already have. Robe High Boost Plus. Robe Equip, magic attack damage plus 20, and physical attack damage taken minus 20%. Robe High Boost Plus is nice. Healing Mega Boost. Hit point recovery from units, healing magic plus 30%, and hit point recovery cap 2k. Yeah, for a dedicated healer, that's probably going to be worth the 13 SC. We have auto high magic barrier. We have high barrier already, or magic barrier, but this is high magic barrier. That's like 35% less magic damage that you're taking. It is 14 SC, damn. But this also comes with Thundermatory Ring plus greatly boost physical attack damage based on intelligence. There are some hybrid heroes in this game that would love to add Thundermatory Ring plus to their kit. It is 15 SC. I don't know, this is something I'd actually have to test and play around with, but to have access to that is awesome. So, really good arc. Super amazing, powerful support hero, and it's on a banner right now. And there is a special banner right here. You can just pay 10k lapis, and you can just get the damn arc. Yes, they're going to just give you the new UR arc for what is I don't know, like $110 USD or 120 bucks. If you want to go that way, if you want to cash them out, they're going to give you the ARC. I'm just going to play the lotto for it myself. I'll do the dailies. I'll throw some free lapis at it. We probably will have a collab this next month, so should be saving for that. But yeah, it is what it is. At least they're giving you an option to just spend a hundo and get the ARC, right? So this is what's up right now. Pretty awesome stuff. Great banner in LC. And I hope you enjoyed the vid. Thank you for all the support. You guys have been awesome. And I will see you on the flip side. Have an awesome day, everybody. Good luck on those polls.